Welcome to Celebrity Tarot. We're going to get started here in just a minute, but first I want you to go ahead and hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. My name is Jordan. I am Hangman Tarot. We're going to get into our tarot card reading with Austin Matthews. It was a request from I don't know. I don't remember who. Anyway, it was requested, and I don't remember who requested it. I must have not wrote it down, but we're going to get straight into his reading right after you hit subscribe, though. We're going to find out just kind of a overall, how's the celebrity doing, any challenges that the celebrity may have had in the past, present, and future, and all of the things kind of surrounding that, how they see themselves, how the world sees them. And we're going to get into it right after you hit subscribe. And I'm going to go over Austin Matthews' astrology stuff. So just give me a second here. I'm going to timestamp. So give me 2 seconds. Okay. So basically, let's find out. All right. So astrology chart for Austin Matthews. He is a hockey player. Austin, oh, I spelled his name wrong. It's AUSTON, so I'll get that fixed. Austin Taylor Matthews is an American professional hockey center and replacement captain of the Toronto Maple Leafs of the National Hockey League. He was born in San Ramon, California. Matthews and his family moved to Scottsdale, Arizona when he was a child. After playing baseball and hockey as a child, he developed a special interest in hockey after watching the Phoenix Coyote play. And from there it moves on. I'm not going to go over too much because, again, I don't like to do that. The more that I don't know, the better the reading comes out. It's just very natural and organic and not biased. September 17th, 1997 was when Austin was born. And he is again in San Ramon, California. He's 24. He is a Virgo sun sign. And his moon sign is an Aries. And then Mercury is a Virgo. His ascending is a Scorpio. And I think that's all I'm going to get into it with him. I was checking out his aura and stuff. We're seeing green, but I mean, you can let me know if you guys see something else. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, we are going to do his reading right now. So we're going to find out a little bit about the celeb. We're going to find out, a little bit about this hockey player, Austin Matthews. Just a few cards kind of depicting who this celebrity is, kind of giving us, a nice little bit of something to come back to, and we can confirm, just finding out any challenges in the past, present, and future, finding out what the universe needs us to know when it comes to him and how he feels about himself, of course. Okay. One more shuffle here. One more. This thing keeps popping up and I don't know why, but it's really getting on my nerves. All right, let's find out about the celebrity, Austin Matthews, hockey player. So he's got some earth, fire, water. Earth, fire, water. Okay, so we've got King of Swords, and then we have our Queen of Pentacles, and that is in a reverse. So I'm just going to explain to you just a little bit about the celebrity through these tarot cards. As far as him leading in communication, him leading as being smart and logical, he is a team player. He is a leader in this way. He's got, a very rational mind. He's very sensible. He's got very, very much a lot of structure within himself and in his life. Anyway, but he's very, very knowledgeable as far as within his career, and like probably more so within that realm is what I'm feeling here. But the quality of mind is, there's a power there. He has a very powerful mind, if that makes sense. Yeah, I just feel like he's got like a bunch of things that he's able to use. Also with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it's just indicating that he does have quite the passive personality kind of, he's very passive. He kind of just like pushes things off. He's very much into his ego. He's very self-centered. He does have a lot of support, but he's not supporting of others. And he's extremely greedy, but he's a safety guy. So that would make sense too. Very much a saver, saver, saver. What's going on here? Okay. I had to ban somebody, sorry. Okay. So that is just very telling of this hockey player, this famous sportsman. Let's get into a challenge that is in the past and the situations around it. So something legality. So he definitely was in some kind of hot water with some kind of conflict. It kind of got hostile. So there were some bad words maybe thrown back and forth to somebody. But there was definitely with this justice upright, 10 of swords in reverse, that's just indicating that there was it was very unfair how it happened. And there was a lot of hostility with, that was involved. And the communication was not on point the way that he normally is. Again, he's a powerhouse when it comes to communication, his logic, the smarts that this man has. But there was no discipline there that whatever this was. Let me find out one more card here. He was not rational when it happened. And so justice did come forth because there was something unfair. Something wasn't balanced. The truth had to come out, and it was probably on his side. It's upright, so it's not lacking any energy. But there is also this immaturity that he brings to the table. Even though he got out of that situation or whatever it was when it comes to, the truth and the balancing of that legal issue, he's still I don't know. It's just this nice emotionally very wands in reverse, just indicating to me that he's just wild. He's unpredictable. No matter how controlled or disciplined he is in his life, he's very unpredictable. He's overly emotional, or he's not emotional at all. He's got a lot of untruths. He's got a lot of illusions about himself. And as far as I could throw him, I mean, I wouldn't trust him. No fucking way. He's a leader, but he's not. He's got like another side to him. All right, let's find out a present situation. Knight of Swords in reverse. We also have our Six of Pentacles that's in reverse. As well as our Hangman, that's also in reverse. All right, so far there's an issue happening immediately right now. Current situation is lack of kindness, lack of perfection, or lack of movement towards perfecting something physically, or he might not be working as hard on something that brings him his finances. He might not be working as, diligently in his job or in his arena of whatever it is, the aspects in his life that make him money, the things that bring him stability, bring him dependability, make him dependable, or is something that very much that he's just kind of like, it's kind of stagnant, maybe a little stagnant, but there was action at one time, of course. And, the memories, it's like he's got unkind thinking when he's kind of like looking over the memories of it. So there's some memory stuff here when it comes to whatever this stuff was. This could have been his, whatever brought his financials to him. But he's definitely not like looking on it with like happiness or kindness. That's not something that he's doing. It's very weird. He, again, with this Knight of Swords indicating to me just like a lot of drama, a lot of confusion, again, with the bad words that he's talking shit all the time. He's very much talking shit, and it could have changed some things here. It could have changed some things up, could have switched some things, because something has changed on his perspective. He's no longer fucking willing to like see it through other people's eyes. He's no longer willing to surrender and take a moment just to sit there in stillness and, breathe it all in and bring it, down a notch or whatever the fuck's going on. He's not looking at this through the lenses that he used to look at. I don't know if he got a concussion or something, or he got hurt, but something really fucked up his thinking. His perspective has changed, and that has a lot to do with, whatever this stagnancy is and whatever, the hostility, the violence. It's not good. Not good at all. I don't know what it is. All right, let's find out, how do they feel about themselves? Okay. So he sees himself, good Lord, he sees himself as planning. So he's definitely planning something. He's a planner. He's definitely, trying to cooperate. And when it comes to anything spiritual or things that expand his mind or, strengthening those things, he's definitely trying to cooperate or have that as a flow always. And he's, considering love a lot. He considers love often, really. He could love himself more, though. That would be nice. 3 of Cups, that's in reverse. Okay. Okay. So he definitely knows that he's not shining when he should, and it's indicating through these cards that it's time to grow, it's time to make some decisions, get into a more balanced place and not be so static. And he's literally just like emotionally spent. He's emotionally not making choices at the moment. Communication could be completely off. But he is learning how to try and get into a place where he knows how to connect and communicate once again. This could be indicating something that he's at a crossroads with somebody who is an air sign. I'm not quite sure, but there's definitely something here as far as like wanting to make a plan, maybe, really get into a place of, it's just the things that make him tick that he's really trying to plan. So it's like his ambitions or, the things that he loves to do. He is at a crossroads. And again, it's just like there's a lack of communication, lack of decision making. There's just conflict. It's just, he knows these things. He knows that. He knows that. But he knows he's learning. He's learning how to stop putting himself in a place of crossroads. He's trying to learn how to, get into a place where when he does get to a crossroads, it won't be crazy because he'll be able to make, a conscious decision. I don't know, something really grabs at him though, how we see him. So the world or his fans see him as positive. We see him as, a light. We see him as somebody who is optimistic. We are optimists when we look at him, even we are positive when we look at him. That's what the Sun card that is upright. We also have that we think that he's very much an isolator. We feel like he's probably introvert quite a bit. He definitely seeks solitude, but it's hard for him to probably come back to us. And we see him with this excitement. Physically, we're excited by him. Physically, people might find him, energetically, physically attractive, like however that comes or however that resonates for y'all. But we all think he's shining. We all think he's shining, but he thinks he's not shining right now. So that is a thing that's happening. We think he has an inner gift. I mean, these cards are good. I mean, people love him. Yes. I keep forgetting to write her down. Dang it. Okay, outcome. So we've got a likely outcome for the next month or so with Mr. Matthews. We do have the Devil card that is upright. So again, I'm thinking there's some habit here, some addictions. Could just be an obsession that he's tied to, and he will not untie himself to it. He is dealing with some traumas. That is upcoming. He will be dealing with these traumas, and it's because there is heartbreak that comes in. So when that heartbreak comes in, he's going to realize when, he gets into this place of, trying to make a decision and get into, because his gift is communicating. His gift here is a rational mind and being logical. But for some reason, he's losing all that. And he's lost his perspective on things. And I don't know what this is. I don't understand it. Again, I don't really know much about the guy. But the traumas alone are, kind of, if he were to resolve those things, he could take the roadblocks or however many there is, especially with this obsession or this habit that he has, or it's an addiction. I'm not quite sure, but it's something that he can definitely take care of if he took care of the trauma. So upcoming, that is going to be brought up, and him being at a crossroads with something having to do with communicating with somebody. Yeah, it won't come to an end by the end of the month. That's for sure. It's not going to come to an end. The inner peace, getting into a positive change, that's not going to happen by the end of the month. But that's not to say it's not going to happen. It's just not going to be this month. People are exposing her. What's wrong with her? Like, what happened? Who is she? What has she done? What has she done? I thought she was a good person. Oh, what's happening? Everybody's evil. I hate it. Good Lord. Okay, I wrote her name down. I'm going to do her too. Okay, so please go ahead and hit subscribe. I hope that you enjoyed this reading with Austin Matthews, the hockey player. If you would, please click that bell when you go hit subscribe. When you click the bell, you will not miss any of your future tarot card readings, including the one that's popping up right now. Go check it out, share, like, and follow on all of your social media, as well as go check out mine in the details below. You can get a hold of me with a request there and in the comment section. When flirting, she's gorgeous. She don't need to flirt with nobody, especially no toddler. She simply just needs a man or a woman of her age, don't she? Okay, I'm going to get out of here, but thanks. Enjoy the rest of your beautiful Friday. See ya.